I really think that not only have Buffett and Gates focused on what they would call the low-hanging fruit in the U.S., where philanthropic giving is more the norm and there are tax advantages to doing so, whereas in Europe and in Asia, giving your whole fortune away isn't really part of the societal norm, nor is charitable giving. That's not to say that Europeans or Asians aren't giving, but public donations tend to be less public in Europe and Asia, and so I think as Buffett has gained traction and Gates has gained traction with the Giving Pledge, it's lured out people like Branson and Potanin and Premji.
So, Matt, as you said, Buffett and Gates gaining traction. What has made the momentum pick up?
Really, when they started this, there were a lot of whisper campaigns from billionaires where they would come to myself and other reporters and really complain about Buffett and Gates, sort of arm-twisting them in the public domain. Most of them had earmarked their fortunes to be given away privately after their death anyway. I think the more and more you see people join on board, the more popular it becomes, and the more public billionaires then are able to go out and give it. Look at Richard Branson and Asim Premji. Both of these people are very public. They're not people that are shying away from interviews or the public eye, and so it seems to be if they're going to give their fortunes away anyway, it's a good idea to do it with a Giving Pledge.
And as far as the money making a difference, Matt, what's the verdict, or is it too soon to tell?
It's soon to tell, really. You really haven't seen the Giving Pledge measure any ROI statistics. You see it from Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and they take a heavy approach to measuring their return on investment. Here, the pledge is to give away at least half your fortune before you die or at death. And since most of the billionaires who have signed the Giving Pledge have not died yet, really they're earmarking their fortunes rather than giving it away at this time.
And Matt, I know John Caldwell is another one. It's not just the three names that we highlighted. Who else should we know that's doing this?
Victor Potanin, who's a Ukrainian billionaire, he hosts this huge philanthropic event at Davos every year for his foundation. He is an oil pipeline tycoon from Ukraine and somebody you usually don't hear of. But as you look at Europeans and you look at Victor Potanin, you look at Victor Punchuk, these are people that you don't talk about every day when it comes to giving, and so some of these are rare names and surprising to see.
And all of these people, I know at least as far as Buffett goes, is something like it's over $50 billion as far as his net worth goes, right?
Buffett has more than $50 billion. Potanin has more than $10 billion. Premji has about $15 billion. Pinchuk has more than $5 billion. So if you look at these fortunes, they are not just $1 billion fortunes. This is serious money. The question is, how do they give it away? Most of these fortunes are tied in either big chunks of public stock or even more complex, large, closely held companies. And you can't just sell those companies without seeing lots of people out of jobs. And so how do you actually extract that wealth and donate it to charity is another headache and, frankly, for another discussion.
Yeah, certainly a bigger piece of the puzzle.